Good morning. Good morning, Purple Talk. This is a serious talk again. One more is one more life lesson, like for real. And it's a journey that it me have to live with. It's a journey that me I understand each and every day. You understand, Purple Talk. So good morning to you guys, and this is all me I start out with. First and foremost, thank God for life. That's what me I say. To be honest, me don't know about nobody else, but I just thank God for life. So, me I come to term is like, first of all, I live by my own. Me not lie, me happy, I'm blessed to live by myself. But when before me living with so much sibling and my parents, so now I'm out in the world by myself. And out in the world with a child that is speech delay. So I'm gonna call it like it because sometimes we as parents is in denial. I was one of those parents. I'm not lying. And living with my family, living with my mother and my sister, they have to tell me I have to come to terms with what my son have. And yes, like they will always follow me to the meeting. But this yesterday when I realized that my sister have a job to go, like I said, like I have to come to terms with knowing that, I'm a adult now and I have to take the bull by the horn by myself. I gotta do this world. Like I'm in this world now. Like I'm saying like I gotta take the bull by my horn, mean that it's not everywhere that my sister are gonna be it's gonna be capable as going, because first of all she have her own life to live, I have my own life to live, and to me my life is separate than my sister life. Like I've realized that my sister have a whole life with no kid involved. I have a kid involved, and that's my son, and she do the best at her ability to help me out every time she get a chance to. You understand? But I'm not the kind of person that I said I depend on my sister for everything. No, I don't. So yesterday when my when she couldn't be there, I realized that when she dropped me off and I go in that meeting and I sit down and I realized that, and I turn around and all, like I'm saying, I'm gonna talk about the meeting because the meeting opened my eyes for a different level and a different understanding. Like I'm coming from, having a son that is speech delay, then they try and put a title on it, a name on it. Like my son, disability didn't have a name on it. Like they didn't. Like, I know that, we used to say, he's speech delay. But yesterday when they put it in a category, it was like a high opening. It was just, yes, you have to realize what your son have. You have a title. But before, I used to came and be like, my son have speech delay. I find it out on my own. Like, I'll never say I find it out on my own because it take my vacation to people open my eye, be like a stranger to come to me and say, yo, you need to look at your son because he is not progressing. He's not progressing the way that wait a minute. Yeah, he's not progressing to like a 3-year level. As that time, I met that lady when my son is like 4. Yeah, like a 4-year level. So I was like, what do you mean I have to go on? She was like, because I met a man and I was traveling. Like I was in Jamaica living the best life, having my son there at the same time. Like I was living my best life. I was going to I go party every night. I went out in the morning, in the daytime. Basically I was living out of a rental car without my mother knowing. Like, we booking hotel after hotel. I was living my life. Like I was getting my life on. Like my son too. So one time, the adult that I met, a great friend, and he said, my mother said, your child could stay there because she have a daycare, and so instead of you stop your phone, at least your child is in a daycare that is certified and it's legal in Jamaica, all these things, and she know that I'm gonna come back for my child. It's like a daycare that she was like, I have a daycare, but open it for the public, because if you live in the public in Jamaica, their mother gonna drop their kid off and never return for the kid. Some parents is like that. So she was like, I don't open it for the public in Jamaica, but I represent, like, if anybody come from overseas and want no child to to leave for like a day or two, then it's okay, all these things. So I understand where she was coming from. And I'd leave Jaden there for like 2 days that I was going to Negril. So as me was going to Negril, she was like, when she upgraded me, when I came back, she was like, yo, to be honest, your son is not operating like his age, so you need to check it out. I'm not trying to get in your business, but I'm going to put you down where nobody's not listening. I'm going to be honest with you. And she was just being blunt, and she was just being real. And she just want to bring me to the light, which while I didn't see it, the doctor didn't talk about it. Like, to be honest, the doctor didn't talk about it. When my child, I do C-section. So when I have C-section, I wake up and all these things, and couple before I leave the hospital, it was like, it's okay. Me carry my son to every doctor appointment. They never tell me, oh, your son have any kind of sickness, nothing. He's all healthy, all healthy. To when I get to the daycare in Jamaica, the lady was like, you need to look at your son. And she was like, for this couple months where you here, I'm gonna take your child and I'm gonna document everything that I see that's going on wrong with him. She go ahead and she document it. She write it on a paper. When she wrote it on a paper, I couldn't believe. So I came back to the US and I didn't show my sister the paper. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't show my sister the paper. I read everything on the paper, but I was not at peace with myself. I was not come to term with it. So I have to be like, I'm not going to show my sister the paper. I'm going to keep the paper in my suitcase. So which one I did, then I came up and I said to my sister, let's put my son Jaden in a daycare. And we put him in the daycare. It was like, first of all, that was like the lady right. Oh, he needs more mingle with more child, because I don't got no child in my house. All we have is adult, and he's trying to act like an adult. So I was like, you know what, that would be good. So out of my own pocket, I started paying daycare, and the daycare was like $250 a week. And I was like, I have to go to New York City to hustle that money so I could constantly keep my son in daycare, because I'm not gonna kind of a mother that gonna hear that my child need help and not trying to get help for him. I'm the kind of mother that your child need help, I'm gonna do something about it. No matter if I'm not with term or with not term or what you want to call it, I'm gonna do something about it, because that's my job and that's my first instinct as a mother, to do something. Like, ask my mother. I'm a kind of mother, I don't care if anything wrong with my son. Like, I'm a kind of mother, like, if he go, I'm taking you to the hospital, I'm kind of mother that I run to help instead of deny, or I'll make you stay there for like a couple more minutes. I'm not that kind of mother. I'm a kind of mother, if I ask you go, I'm taking you to the hospital, I want that even show paper that, you all right, all that thing, you understand? I'm not gonna keep there knowing that you coughing, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna wait till another 5 minutes to see if you stop. I'm not that kind of mother. I want to get answer the ending. So I put him in daycare, and he was just biting kids, kicking kids, all these things. And I was like to the people, my children can't talk. That's a problem. Like, he's speech delay, so that's his way of telling other people that he want to react with other people. So I was like, yo, kick it. When he's touching people and he getting crab, that's the way of telling you that he has something to say, or And she was like, no, there's more than that. Then I look into it. I bring him to the doctor, all these things. But the doctor still didn't know. The doctor didn't give me a name of my son's sickness or all this still. So it was an unknown sickness, more than I know that he have speech delay, because he's not talking as a 3-year, like a 3-year should at that time, or stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna just keep on going to the doctor with him. I go to the doctor. He still didn't unsure with me. So one time when he went to school now, they try to say he have what you call that? Down syndrome. Down syndrome is a sickness that you could see mentally. Like, I was the kind of person like, he's not have that because you cannot see it mentally. And he was like, they have Down syndrome. So I bring him to a couple more doctors. They was like, I don't see that in him. He's just perfectly good. He perfectly smart. He just have a speech delay problem. I see that he can't put his word together, but I don't see no Down syndrome. They testing for Down syndrome, and they said they don't see that. Then after that, I go back again and I tell the teacher that, and they don't say nothing. Then when I moved to, then I went to I went to every appointment. We went to a specialist. They was like, I can't put no yeah, for real, he don't look like he have Down syndrome. He don't have that sickness where they try to claim he have, but I don't see nothing more than I see learning problem. I see slow learning, and I see this and I see slow learning. I see what else they see? They see speech delay. That's what they claim. So when I went to the meeting yesterday, the teacher was like, he's not progressed. He progressed a little bit, he's progressing a little bit. So he progressing a little bit, not that he making a little bit of changes after that. Then after that, I realized that they taken out the chart. They take out this big chart with all the sign of a Down syndrome person, and they was like he fell under the name of Down syndrome. So I was like, really, my son have that? And she was like, yeah. She was like, it's not the name. It's like, I'm being honest, I think that you're very young, and we in this meeting right now, and we depend on Down syndrome, and you like, to be honest, it's not like you're not getting it. I said to her, nope, I'm not getting it, because I tackle my son something that the doctor not saying. The last time I went to the doctor, that they still don't put a name on it what he had, but when she put out the shot, and she started showing me what if the sign of it and where it fell under. To be honest, he's at the first stages. Like, they have like 7 stages, and he's at the first one. So she was like, it's not that bad. So you gotta give thanks for that. And to be honest, working with him, and more benefit come with it, and she was like, more benefit for helping, meaning that you get therapy, you get swimming class, and anything that is allowed for the public that could help him, you get that. You get more assistant on all that. So I was like, okay. Then he was like, he gonna be so smart that because the government he was like, he gonna be smart because people with disability, they are the smartest kids, because they get the most take time. They're telling me that now, when September morning when August come and he started school back, he will be the smarter kid, because they're gonna break it down. Like, now they realize where he got, so now we gotta break it down in portion for him to understand the work. She said, don't worry, he getting the same exactly where everybody doing in school his age, but in a different form. So he could understand his work better than that. So instead he go to a regular class now, so now he might go to a ESA class, meaning that it's slower for him. He could break it down, and they said he gonna do exactly like everybody do, and he gonna be successful like the regular people do. So I don't gotta worry about that. It's gonna be like, he gonna be a successful man in this world, and we don't gotta worry about that. This problem is we're getting help for is the name that they say he have right now. We are looking to help him the best way we can, as a mother and as a person in something in general. So to be honest, he's gonna get the help he need and all these things. I'm just saying it because, to be honest, as a young mother, I think say a lot of we know about certain system, and a lot of we out there are single mother, all these things, and sometimes, and to be honest, I never know that sometimes you have a lot of available stuff for your sickness. I'm glad that I live in the US, so I could get the opportunity to help my son, because if I was living in Jamaica, I maybe just know that, oh, you're gonna go to maybe go to a slow class, and then after that he's gonna get fed up and he's gonna drop out of school, and he's not gonna be society worthy, because he's not gonna have any he's not gonna have the tool that he need to become successful in the world. So I'm happy that I'm living in America, so he could get this tool he want to live his life successful. And to be honest, I think that everything that happened in this world or happened to me is just a living blessing that God have to put me through all these, so I could slow my roll, so I could understand life. And even though we go through a struggle, everybody's struggles are different. I always say that Everybody's struggle is different. At least I'm telling you, people who have disability child is the same regular child. Everything is same. The only thing is they cooperate differently. They understand differently. You understand? So at the end of the day, I'm telling you that we go through different scenario, but we can make the best out of it at the end of the day. It's not gonna kill us, it's not gonna harm nobody and all that stuff. So what me I say is when you have disability and you don't have a title, they have to look around for every resource out there that can help you to when they find the name for the sickness. Well, I was thinking speech delay is just speech delay and that's it. No. It fall on the category of Down syndrome, sign of Down syndrome. That's what they say because when they do the test, they have a rating of how much percent Down syndrome is and how body have it and all these things. Down syndrome could fall on the, you understand. So to be honest, it's like the teacher said, it's not about the name, it's the I shouldn't look at it as a name. Don't look at it as a name. Just look at it like, oh, you're getting help for your son and you're doing the best that you can as a young mother and you coming far. And like she said, it's not about the name. It's about the process. It's about how we can help to make him come a better man in society. That's where it is. She was like, all you think about when they talk about dungeon to you, just think about the process. Think about resources that now you could look into so your son could be progressing. So anytime they say dungeon to you, don't take it as a bad thing or what you want to call it because, she was just ensuring me that it's not something that I should be ashamed of or be disappointed. At least she was like, at least what's the title of the disability that your son have instead of say speech delay. You just tell him that you have a little percent of the dungeon in it and it does its stages, so it's not like a full. My son don't have the full grown dungeon, he just have a little step of it. So if y'all understand, y'all could look up dungeons and you see the short and the first beginning stage, that's where you have. And she said he could grow it out or he could they say you have different levels. You could grow it out, you could make progress with it, or you could stay the same. You understand? So that's where it is. And I just want to talk to you about it because the whole night I think about it, and to be honest, a lot of people don't tell me about this. And I know about dungeons, but in the wrong way. I'm not gonna lie. I know about the one them in the wheelchair. I know say you have different stages till yesterday. So to me is a person, me is a visual person. So if I see somebody in a wheelchair and they say they have dungeons, I take it like that. So when they tell me that, they said every sickness come a different stage. I understand that to the fullest, but at the end of the day, some sickness have some negative thought on it. You understand? And she was like, no matter what the sickness is, just know that at the end of the day, you just have to look for the best in your son. You just have to make sure you get the best offer. Anything out there, make sure you get the best offer in it when in the end of the day. You understand? That every time she was like, when you have a son and with disability, make sure everything that you done is towards his needs and want, where can help him to build his life. That's all I have to say, because we have young people out there that are not educated. I know so a lot of people is some still not come to the light with different kind of sickness and all these kind of term. So I just want to tell people I realized I was just thinking about it myself. Like I was just playing it back in my head, back and forth the whole night last night. And I was like looking at him, try to figure out sign and stuff. I'm like, this baby looked normal to me from the day he came out of me. He looked normal up to today. So I was just there spinning in my room till like 4 o'clock. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to my bed and stop thinking about words that people put in my head, because I don't seem like that. But at the end of the day, you have to come to terms with reality. If you don't come to terms with reality, you're not gonna get problem. You're not gonna fix the problem, and that's it. Is that like I'm not coming on here to tell you people. Oh, you understand me? I'm just saying it because this is my page, and if me feel something, I'm gonna want to say something, me I'll say it. And if somebody out there that are going through the same thing, at least they have a little hope for just turn for them life around. But this is just my page. I'm just there think about it. I mean, I vent about it. So it's not like me I tell people for running with them bad comment on all these things, because to me, everything that my son have is just a blessing to me, and he's gonna continue to be a blessing to me. So I'm gonna let him know, like, I'm just venting, period, blank blank. Like, I just realized that I was just thinking about it the whole time. And if I think something, I'm gonna say it. I'm just that kind of human being. You understand? So I'm sorry if y'all think say it's boring or what case may be. Maybe somebody out there as a young person, I have a child that they didn't even know what to do with it, and then have a child that they don't know what kind of sickness this child have. They don't know what kind of resource they need to get or this, because if me was continue, if me never, like I said, if I never send my son to the daycare, I want to make a stand in my life. I want to take a step, because when I just wait when he reach a level of going to school, I'm going to send him go to school. Period, blank, blank. You understand? So, to me, if y'all have a child out there that are disability, or you feel like something is wrong with them, go out there, start take a stand for your child. No matter what people have to say, no matter how much people you are gonna look at you, just take a stand for your child, because guess what? You want him to be a loyal citizen in this world. You want him to teach him that they could still feel comfortable in their skin, and tell him, and they still are blessed, because at the end of the day, like I always tell God, I always said, God give his strongest soldier his battle. You know, his strongest battle. So God not gonna look on a weak person and give him a strong battle to fight, because guess what? They have no purpose, did they understand? So to me, God always give his strongest soldier his strongest battles to fight, and that's what I take, and that's my thing for that. Like, to be honest, that's a slogan that I live with every day. Like, yo, I'll be seeing something going wrong in my life, I'll be like, you know what, God don't give me nothing that I can't bear, or God don't give me no, God give me his, God just give his artist soldier, and I'm one of his artist soldiers. You know what, I gotta deal with this, I gotta come to terms with it, I gotta do this. So to me, it maybe don't look like I come to terms with it. It maybe don't look like I appreciate it, but I really do, because guess what? Like I said, my baby gonna be coming amazing, and he's gonna be something for society, and he's always gonna be something to society, because in our family there's no excuse. Like I said, in my gene there's no excuse to be non-progressive. In like I said, to me, my son is, like I tell my son every day, you are worthy to be living. You are God's soldier. God give you this for a reason, and you gotta deal with it, and you gotta be the best man. You understand? You have to be the best man for yourself. You understand? You cannot make the universe tell you where to be in our life. And to be honest, that's why me event and me gone. I hope that this message might be help a young people that have a disability child and don't have a name to it. Just keep on going different places so you could get different resources to understand what kind of sickness your son have or daughter have. You need to reach out to people that will know better than you and tell you the truth. They said under that law they have, what you call it, they have therapy for people that the mother, like people who have this that have done those kids, they have resources that could help the mother. So if the mother feels stressed out, all these things, they are resources that could help the mother to cope with the words them must say. I could help the mother to understand more. So to be honest, there more research in this, more understanding, more lesson out of this. You understand? They're more understanding, and you know what? Me not like, everybody need to take resource and understand things in our life. And to be honest, I think that next year I'll be surely go get that therapy, that the free therapy. You understand? Because if I work on me, like I always tell people, you have to work for you. You gotta work on yourself first. So everything around you could be perfect. If you're not good, then nothing in what you do is not gonna be good. You understand? So being Like, live in your purpose. Your purpose, if you feel like nothing not going right, do something about it. Take a stand, because then nobody gonna take a stand for you. And I'm not gonna say this is like an encouragement. This video, this purple talk, is an it is an encouragement speech for somebody out there. I know that there's somebody out there that's searching the world to find a similar situation that they are going through. There's somebody out there that have the of a child that didn't even know where to turn to this morning. But there's a light at the tunnel, and I always gonna say, you know what? Long as you don't give up, there's nobody gonna long as you don't get up give up, there's win at the end of there's a light at the tunnel. So that's what I want to say to you guys. I'm still gonna vent, I'm still gonna look into it, I'm still gonna do my research, all these things. I'm still gonna reach out to people, like, or now then put a name on it. So I'm still gonna reach out to other people, reach out to resources, and see and try to find different, like, actually, I'm gonna be honest, I'm thinking about on this journey where I'm on, this journey, this blessing journey I'm on. I feel like said I'm gonna get with a resource so I could come back home, and then I could sit down and really show you a lot of paperwork that go with it, and maybe we can teach somebody out of who have a child like it, or make somebody understand that they are in the same process, or we at least people that in the same process can will get help, and get like help, like literally resources help, that can tell me say, yo, that a good a place here, because you can get good resources and stuff. Me don't want no dumb information. So it's not like that. Like I said, I want people, like the reason I'm talking about it, because I feel like there's people out there that going through it in an everyday basis, and then get the good resources they need, and we can share different resources, and we can talk about it, so we're not feeling alone by this stuff. You know, if you live by yourself, and your son live, sometimes people don't know where you go through if you don't talk up. Sometimes people don't, and like me say, people don't read mine. And I'm not saying I'm crying out for help, but I'm just saying that, you know, it's good to reach out to people that maybe have the that are in the similar boat with you, understand? So that's what it is. This video is just a lovely video today, and it's a blessing video. And guess what, at least we can come to terms with reality. At least me not have to say me don't know, you understand? At least me not have to living a lie and deny and talk about my son is perfect, which kind of while he is perfect in my eyes anywhere. But again, an idea is special. So that's where it is, and I hope that big up on the nice clean stuff. God is good all the time. Live your purpose, spend your 24 hours wisely, and be out. Bye.